Okay, in this video, I just want to quickly show you a chart of how the impact of federal funds changes and what it does to cure the inflationary gap and to cure the recessionary gap. So on your left is the inflationary gap stuff. So when we have inflationary gaps, we're going to go ahead and raise the federal funds rate. We're going to have interest rates begin to increase as well, which will cause, borrowing to decrease. This then in turn, the quantity of money and supply of loanable funds will also decrease. The long-term real interest rate rises, meaning it gets more unaffordable for people to take out loans. Consumption, expenditure, investment, and net exports will then decrease. Aggregate demand decreases. Real GDP growth rate decreases. Inflation rate decreases. Remember, an inflationary gap is because we have too much money injected in the system. We have inflation. Um, when we have to cure an inflationary gap, it causes problems in the economy. It reduces the money supply. It will then lead to unemployment and some hardship. Um, but that's the only way to get rid of the inflation that is causing even more hardship than maybe temporary unemployment would cause. I guess that would be debatable. As long as you're the person that's still employed, you feel pretty good about it. To fix a recessionary gap, it's the opposite. So we're going to lower the funds rate. We're going to lower the interest rates. The quantity of money and the supply of loanable funds will then increase, injecting more money supply into the system. Consumption, investment, and exports increases. So people have more money. We're buying more stuff. Again, that's an increase in aggregate demand. Real GDP growth rate rises, and then inflation decreases. I mean, inflation begins to increase. That's my bad. It's part of the process of moving. Both of these are moving towards potential GDP, right? We want to move towards our normal unemployment rate or our full employment rate. These are the things we need to do to keep our economy moving along nicely. Obviously, when we're trying to cure a recessionary gap, that's more feel good because people are now going to have more jobs. People are going to be employed. They're going to have more money. There's going to be more cash flow in the system. There's going to be increase in the money supply. The idea is to move this along to potential and not go past it and end up again in an inflationary situation.